This is 2OF Entertainment.
Hello, and welcome to
Hi.
Top Art. Hi, welcome to Top Art. I'm Siobhan McAvoy, a contemporary painter based in the UK, and I'm here with my co-founder, Morton Clemenston. Um,
Yeah. And yeah, please.
Top Art is all about real conversations with artists from all around the world, talking about their work and their journeys. And today we're really pleased to be joined by our guest, Sharat, who is joining us from Delhi. Sharat, it's lovely to have you with us. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to talk to you because I've been, really admiring both of you for your wonderful, artwork for a long, long time. It's
Thanks,
been,
Sharat. Yeah.
a couple of years since we've been mutually, since we're on social media, we've been
Yeah.
quite active, all of us, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's wonderful to look at your post and and your presentations and
Oh,
your
thanks, Shiraz.
reels.
It's great to have you
It's
here. I've been a
yeah,
big admirer of your work for a while, so it's a
right,
real pleasure to have
Yeah.
you with us.
yeah,
And Morton
and
has too, yes.
yeah, Morton,
We
I,
all
I'm
have.
yeah, Morton I've known for more than 3 4 years now. you
Yeah,
know
Mm.
that's great.
yeah, and
Yeah,
so it's really good to ultimately get this opportunity where we can sort of interact and talk more about art, especially
Yeah.
definitely. It's wonderful. Yeah,
yeah, the kind of work we do, and
yeah.
the
Well,
impact it would actually have on our lives. So
yeah. Well,
Sharat,
let's jump in and have a look at your work, shall we?
yeah, sure,
Sharat,
yeah,
you are the sea painter.
yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah.
in the background here we have some colored sea only for you. You see?
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful. Okay.
Actually,
uh,
some of those
purple,
colors do look like your work,
yeah,
Sharon. The beautiful colors
yeah,
you use.
yeah.
Yeah,
Purple is one of my favorite colors. Yeah,
yeah,
correct. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
so
Great
let's
thing.
shall we
let's
take a look at the first
rather
slide?
see.
Sure.
Let's see your slides. Oh,
Yeah,
monkeys.
Uh,
Yeah,
that's
there it
lovely.
is.
Yeah. Do you want to tell us
monkeys.
a little
Oh,
bit, Sharat, about how you
Uh,
started, how you got into art?
okay, great. Well, it's been a kind of a long journey in the sense that during the pandemic, sometime around the 2019,
Yeah,
month of July, it was summer's year.
yeah,
I in fact was with a corporate world, and I was, a consultant, hospitality consultant, and see all these projects got shelved and postponed because nobody knew actually how long this pandemic would go on.
yeah, yeah,
So my father actually, incidentally, being a great painter himself. I lost my father long back. He went to U.S. for his exhibition, and I lost my father in U.S. I was in U.S. for some time. That
yes,
was that was in the 90s, and that was the time I used to work with the airline. I'm basically a hospitality management the student of a hospitality school.
yeah,
So I, in fact, worked with the airline for 15 years, and
okay,
hospitality.
yeah,
And ultimately, sometime around the mid of 90s, I left the job and I
mm,
became a consultant with the hospitality industry, where we were focusing more on sales and marketing,
yes,
and it was the luxury segment of the it was a luxury segment of the industry where we would actually promote and market and say and sell high-end products, right? So when I left the airline, I in fact joined a European company with the base in Ireland, and I
In
worked with them
Ireland.
for
Oh,
yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So the company headquarters was in the UK, and it had a base in Ireland, UK, and
Oh, wow.
we were marketing basically, some kind of a luxury high-end memberships to five-star hotels, you
Yeah,
know. So I was the vice president. I worked with them for some time, and then we opened other company, well, one more company, which was had some relations with the same kind of work, but it
yeah,
was of Indian origin. So I worked with them for a long time till 2017. And I was when I left the company, I was the vice president of the company, and in fact heading Operation Pan India and
yeah,
some other places as well. And so that is as far as the job aspect of my life is concerned. And
yeah,
art is something I always wanted to do, my friends. Because I it was in the genes. My father himself, a fine art painter, so
yeah,
it was already in the genes. I won some, some kind of certification and awards when I was in school and college, but I never
yeah,
pursued it because of the fact that in India, what happens, in India, art you cannot make a living out of art.
yeah,
Yeah. See,
yeah.
art can't really, you can't pay your bills through art.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
But you can maybe.
no, not really. I am not.
Oh,
I am not like my friend Soban. She is a wonderful painter,
okay.
and she a big huge canvases, and
Ah, you're too kind.
most of her art you know sells in a jiffy, and. So my art, in fact, it's something which I from the very beginning, since I started painting, I knew that selling was a different dynamics, absolutely a
Yeah,
different
yeah,
dynamic.
yeah,
I
yeah,
never
yeah,
wanted to
yeah.
get into.
Yeah,
I never wanted to get into
yeah,
it. Can
No.
you
yeah,
believe it if I tell you that I never, in fact, made an effort to sell my art till date? Hitherto,
really.
till yeah, I don't, because see what I do probably maybe in a few years time, that I would donate my paintings to maybe somebody who is a genuine collector, or
Hmm.
Yeah,
or maybe
that's a
to
nice
a
idea.
museum,
Yeah,
where it's kind of a legacy, which is
yeah,
going to be there of my father. It's a tribute to my
that's
father.
nice.
So,
Yeah,
so that is what, because you see, I in fact live a very minimalistic kind of a lifestyle. This is my art studio from
yeah.
where I'm talking to.
It's
Yeah,
quite funny, Sharat. Sorry, the most famous great artists don't become millionaires till they die.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
Leonardo da
yeah,
Yeah,
Vinci,
yeah,
all of
yeah,
yeah,
those
yeah.
people that
yeah, yeah.
didn't actually
Correct.
become famous or rich. So one day you might be
Yeah.
rich.
Yeah.
You remember Van Gogh, right? How it
Yeah,
was for him,
Yeah, Van
yeah,
Gogh.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
sometimes,
yeah,
I feel I can put myself in his shoes. So
yes. I think we all
I
do. I
I
think we
I
all
I,
do. Yeah.
I don't want to compare myself with the great master. No
Why not?
comparison. No, but
yeah.
I'll tell you
Why not?
something. I'll tell you something very interesting. Okay, now I'm going to show you something and also show you something. Sometime around the 2019, I in fact just saw a painting of Monet. You know,
Yeah,
uh,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it was so inspiring. It was so inspiring that I in fact got so carried away. I said, "This is what I want to do." Right. So this was a time, I in fact, pandemic was on, and the art supplies was very limited, and stores and well, you were not available. So I used to buy a tea bag. A very interesting story. Okay, which I'm going to cut it very short. Okay, so in a tea bag, there were 100 tea bags in
yeah.
a box, cardboard box, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Now, 100 tea bags there was a short
yeah,
strip of cardboard which was 2 by 6 inches, right? Which made three strips in a box. Okay, So what I used to
Okay.
do when I used to buy a tea bag, I used to take those strips, and I had these oil pastels then, and I started, painting on 2 by 6 those strips, without even
Oh, yes,
going
yeah.
for the art paper, right? So I'm going to show you one of the first paintings that I did, uh,
Ah,
which was inspired by Monet. I don't know if you can see this.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you can see this. One moment. If you can see this, I don't know. This
Can't
I
see it
don't know.
very well. I can see some of the
You,
colors.
yeah,
I
I
don't
can
know.
see some of the nice blue and green
Yeah,
colors.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Now, can you see it?
Yeah, I can
This
see it
is
better
yeah,
there. Yes.
Yeah,
yeah,
this is on 2 by 6 inches, on a
yeah,
small
Okay,
strip.
amazing. Yeah.
So this is how
yeah.
this is how started, okay? And then
Fantastic.
I moved to A5 size gradually, and then
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
A4, which
I'd
was
actually quite like to, because I'd actually,
yeah,
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 I'd actually love to speak about some of your art, Sharat.
yeah,
This one
sure,
here, we've got Moon Kiss, is one of my
hmm,
favorites because I don't know
yeah,
if you know, but blue is my favorite color. And I love the
yeah,
colors in this because it's got lots of light colors and lots of depths.
yeah.
So, what did you have in mind when you were painting that? Was it something that just came into your imagination?
See, as of, when I decided that I need to have my own style, and
Yes.
I also am very particular because I, in fact, ardent admirer of the English poetry, okay,
Yes.
literature and English poetry. So
Yeah.
Keats is my all-time favorite.
Oh, I
All
love
right.
Keats. Yeah.
So yeah, and secondly, there was also the fact that whenever I used to go out, I used to always look it up in the sky, look at the moon. You know,
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
So moon has been something which used to inspire me a lot. Obviously, since I was in
Ah,
Mumbai, since I was in Mumbai for 15 years when I was working with the
Yes.
airline. So sea, of course, has been an inspiration. So I
Yeah.
what I did
Yeah.
is I kind of synced the moon and the sea together. Okay,
ah,
Beautifully.
that is how the concept was born. You know,
Yes.
mhm.
so
Yes.
so
Because I can
all,
see that. It's beautiful
yeah,
light,
Yeah,
isn't it? Like
yeah,
it's the moon. Yeah.
yeah.
Beautiful.
So all my imagination of the kind of sea I would probably can imagine in my mind and visualize, and
Yeah.
the shimmering of the waves,
Yeah.
So
It's
that is
beautiful.
how this is an eternal series because I've done something like 150 paintings of moon kiss, you know.
Yeah. I love this
So
one. I think
yeah,
this is my favorite.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and the best part is that there is a line of Keats which I always use for this painting is that I have so much of you in my heart, you know,
yeah,
just a small
Oh, that's
line.
nice. That's lovely.
so
Yeah.
so
Yeah. I'll just move on. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So obviously
I
I,
just want to move on to
Keats
the next one because I wanted to ask you,
okay,
sorry, Morton,
yeah.
about this one, which is a big favourite of both Morton and I, because we looked at
Hmm.
this earlier and we
oh,
thought
this
the
is you
colours
need
are
to get
superb of this.
Vibrant,
Yeah,
oh,
very vibrant.
this is credit goes
very
to the
vibrant.
Beatles.
It's absolutely beautiful.
The credit of this one
Yes,
goes to
it's
the
lovely.
Beatles. I've been
Oh,
till
really?
date. Yeah, yeah. I've been since my school days. I've been a huge fan of Lennon and Paul McCartney and Beatles. Right. So
Amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the love song. Obviously, you will always find it has to be one song, some song of the Beatles, right? So
I
this
love
was
that.
yeah.
inspired by the Beatles, right? And
That's
it's got
lovely.
a lot. It's got a lot to do. I think it's got a lot to do with my schooling school days, because I am a product of Anglo-Indian school, which was
Hmm.
Okay.
in Delhi, and our founder was a British of Mr. Frank Anthony. Okay,
Yeah,
and I in fact did my schooling from that school, and it's
amazing.
just that we used to have those nuns, and how it is,
Yeah, yeah,
and one of my favorite teachers, was in class 8, and she was very encouraging because I was totally into literature, poetry, and stuff like that. And that's how the interest grew in terms of literature and reading poetry, writing poetry, and stuff like that, which obviously was just kind of an interest, but never could do it commercially in the sense that make it a profession. And
Yeah.
it's only now that sometimes I write a little bit of poetry, and I'm also working on some short stories.
Ah,
Probably once I will finish
That's
those
interesting.
stories, so I'll probably have the book published. It's already given a title. It's called The Call in the Blue Mountains.
That's
Uh,
lovely.
ah,
And
still,
will you have a painting to go with each
yeah,
story? Yeah,
absolutely,
wow.
that's very
absolutely.
nice. That's a great
Absolutely.
Great, great.
And yeah, and this is basically what happened is that this is the time I spent in the hills, in the Himalayas.
Yeah.
I had an art studio in a place called Dehradun, Doon. Where you have. I don't know if you both of you have you been to India?
No, I haven't. I'd love to
Yeah.
go though.
Oh.
I would love to
So,
go. Yeah.
okay. So Dehradun is something like maybe 300 kilometers from Delhi, and it's a wonderful place. You have some wonderful schools there, and it's a valley. So basically, I during the summers I make it a trip. I used to before this was all pre-pandemic. I used to go to Dehradun and spend some couple of months there and paint and write and stuff like that.
Oh,
So
sounds very relaxing.
yeah, so that is what actually that's
It's
how the
very,
idea was
very nice.
born to write short stories. So coming
Yeah,
back to
that's nice.
art now. See, I've been kind of lucky that world's best expressionist artist,
Hmm.
who's
Yeah.
been winning the first positions in so many years, Divna
Yeah.
Pepsi. She has been my mentor when I started doing abstract. Okay,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
been
What's her name?
it's Divna, Divna, Divna Pepsi.
Okay,
Divna.
I'll have a look at that
She,
later. Yeah.
yeah. She's a Macedonian, and she's
Oh,
also a shooter for represents a country in the rifle shooting. And in fact, she is a mentor in the sense that when I first did abstract work, I in fact sent her the work, and then she told me that this is what you need to do. This is the changes you need to do. So even now, if
that's good.
we've been in touch, and she's obviously she I think came third or second in this year. Last year she was first
Mm,
again by the
amazing.
American Association of the Abstract Artists. She's been rated as the best expressionist artist in the
Oh
world.
well, we'll have a look at her
Wow.
afterwards, and
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
just
yeah.
flick through the some of the other slides, Sharat, while we're
The
on.
Orange
Um,
Madness.
yeah,
Yes,
I
yes.
think Morton,
Oh,
you liked this one, didn't you, Morton?
Yeah, yeah. I just love orange. But I have one question for you. I have
yeah.
several, but uh,
Hmm.
do you live where you live now? Do you live far from the sea?
I live very far from the sea. I live in Delhi.
Yeah. So,
So, hmm.
uh, but sea is a substance that are never still. How
Right.
That's
can
true.
how can you catch it? Uh, it has to be something within you, like intuition or some really strong. Did you? What? Why sea? Why are you the sea painter?
Wonderful. I think that's a wonderful question. See, again, it's a small story. I'll tell you what. It's a small story. There was a time, sometime in the year 2022, right? I came across a Polish painter, right? Abstract painter, right? And she was based in Canada. And she, in fact, was quite encouraging. She used to send me a text on WhatsApp that wake up, the canvas is calling you. Why don't you paint now? And all. She used to push me,
Okay.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
and because of time zone difference, Canada obviously almost 10
Yeah.
hours. So it used to be like early month. See, my afternoon used to be the early morning for her or whatever.
Yeah.
So she in fact told me that I had. She was also a psychic, psychic. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So she in fact told me that why don't you paint only sea?
Okay.
Don't do anything else. Just paint sea,
Yeah.
right?
Quite the
Yeah,
segment.
yeah. So that's how.
Yeah. That's a good story. I mean, we just need to move on. Oh, I think we've lost
Oh,
Sharat.
we lost him. Hopefully not in the sea.
Hopefully
He's
he'll
far away from the
ho-
sea. But
hopefully.
he
Um,
will come back, I'm sure.
yeah, so I think we'll just move along with the slides, Morton. You and I can have a chat, but
Holy
hopefully
Moses! It's so
this one's
uh,
beautiful. I hope Sharat gets back in.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
But
doing so well.
it is beautiful. It is. But he's not selling too much. He don't want to.
Yeah, he enjoys doing it for himself, and that's lovely,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a big plus. And we can just click through these while we're waiting for Sharat. I mean, this one is stunning, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
it
With
shows a lot of light and depth.
and you see the glimmer. And
Yeah,
what he
that's beautiful.
told us about the moon, now I
Yeah, it's really
understand much more. But I also see the sea because, as you probably also, we were. I've been with the sea all my life.
yes. Same
And
here. It's beautiful, isn't it?
by boat and everything. And the sea is very changing. It's moody.
It is moody, and
It's
this I think this painting shows that, doesn't it? This is a very moody painting, lots of light and
yeah,
depth
yeah.
and lots of darkness. I really like that one. That's because he's brought out the light really well, hasn't he?
It's amazing. It's amazing
Yeah.
because the sea you can't predict it.
No,
Okay,
no,
if it's ordinary wave, people are saying, but they're never ordinary because
no.
some are crossing others. You have some splashes
Yeah.
and
I think he
look
shows
at this.
that really well, Morton, doesn't he? And I'll just click along so we get to see some other. I mean, that one's beautiful. That really looks like the sea. That looks like a horizon on there, doesn't it?
Yeah, fleeting
And
moments.
yeah, that's really nice. And I like the names he's given the paintings as well. He's
Yeah.
actually a really, really interesting man. I think he's very, very talented. This one, of course, I love
Oh,
pinks, as you can see behind me. So this one is a winner for me, and it's got a lot of
yeah.
light. And I think Sharat's got a nice story behind each painting, hasn't he? He
That's
has a
very
little
interesting that
story.
he's actually writing about
He is.
his
Yeah, I
series.
think that'd be really interesting to read because he's a storyteller and he's writing poetry as well. So he's very talented, isn't he?
He's one of the most respectful guys on. Well, I hang mostly on LinkedIn where we
Ye-
have our show, but
Yes,
I also see him on other platforms and he's amazing also as a person.
he's
Uh,
lovely and
uh,
he's very popular, isn't he? I think
yeah,
his art draws people in because you kind of wonder what the story is behind it, don't you?
yeah.
Just click to
He
the
he.
next one.
You
There's
have
your
to be
favorite color, Morton.
yeah, but you have to be curious to make this.
Oh,
It
you do.
if you don't have the curiosity and the spirit almost as he also told that he was talking with a woman who was very spiritual. Yeah,
Yes.
and I think he is as well. Maybe. Too
Yeah,
bad we
I think
lost him.
he is. Yeah, and hopefully he'll get back in before the end of the show. But this one is lovely, Morton. This looks kind of
Ooh,
swirly. It looks a bit like space, doesn't it?
yeah, Moon Kiss.
That's beautiful.
Ooh,
Similar to the
it's
first
come.
moon one, but
You know, you have the 3D without intention, but like
yeah,
in his fingers. You know.
it's beautiful. Yeah, I love that one. And this one with the green,
Ooh,
that's stunning. I think that's, I keep saying each one is my favorite, but I think this one in particular is kind of different to
yeah.
the other ones, isn't it?
Monochromic sky, and then you have the green sea. They don't reflect, or they do reflect each other on a
Yeah,
very impressive way.
no, I think that's beautiful.
Holy
Yeah,
moly! But
that's
only
really lovely.
sea. Why? Come on, come back. We want to. Okay,
We
he
want to ask
answered.
him some more questions.
Yeah, he answered, but he lives miles away from the sea.
Yeah, I might just send him a quick message, just check he's okay.
Yeah, please do, please do.
Um,
Holy,
so I just sent him a quick message to ask if he's okay. Hopefully he'll pop back on before the end of the show. It'd be great to just have another chat with him,
yeah.
because his work is really interesting. Oh, this one, Morton, you'd like this one because I know your colours.
Oh, come on.
But look at the
Uh,
way he's reflected the colours in line with the blue and the
yeah,
light at the back. It really is lovely. It's like a sunset, isn't it?
yeah,
Or a
and
sunrise, actually.
well, art is never looking the same for two people. But I
That's
see
right.
kind of in my imagination, I see some land, some in the back,
It does look like that, yeah. It looks
uh,
like some little
grass
trees or
or
something, or some buildings or something in the background.
yeah.
Yeah, that is
So
lovely.
holy
Mystique
Moses.
series, that's quite a nice name.
But I don't think he really knows how good these are, and
No,
but if he wants to keep them, of course. But I saw on his site that he has been to at least some galleries with it.
oh, yeah, sorry, excuse me, Morton. I just got a message from Sharat saying his battery went
Yeah.
dead. Please give me a moment. So we may see Sharat before the end of the show, but we can carry on talking about his wonderful work because, there is a
Yeah,
lot to talk about in his art, isn't there?
yeah, it's
And he may
wonderful,
pop on, towards the end.
and the blue down there, and it
Beautiful.
comes again on the top.
Yeah, he's very
Uh,
talented.
a gift from
Yeah,
I don't know what god he has, but
yeah. But
this
it is a gift, and
godly.
you're right. It is beautiful. Yeah, godly is a good word for it because it's also quite commercial, isn't it? You could see that in anyone's
Yeah,
home. His work is it is whatever you want to make of it to look at it. Everyone can use
yeah,
their own imagination to discover what's in there. It might mean something different to you, to me, or to anyone else. And Sharat, I'm
yeah.
sure, has got his own meaning behind it, but as a work of art in a room, it's a bit of a showstopper
Oh,
because most people coming in would say, "Oh, I wonder what the story is behind that. What does it mean?" So it is
yeah,
a bit of a talking point. I think his work is good for a good statement piece in a room, and of course the colors
yeah.
go with most decor, don't they? Because they're just beautiful.
And if someone had this in the living room, it would be the talk of the
It would, yeah,
it would be a conversation starter at once.
it would. Yes, yes. I can imagine having a nice glass of wine and strolling up to this painting and
Yeah,
thinking, oh, I wonder what the story is behind this painting,
let's go to
because it very
India.
much is. Yes, so
We we
hopefully Sharat
we have
will.
to take a trip to India to have a look on. And
Well, let's take
it's
a trip
not
to India. Yes.
it's not only a couple of few paintings he has. I think he has
Yeah, he's got enough.
thousands.
This one as well, which is beautiful. Yeah, he's got a
Uh,
lot of paintings, and what I like is although he's got a distinctive style, and you would easily say, "Oh, that's a Sharat painting," they're all very different. A bit like you and I, how we work. You've got a brand, haven't you, and a
yeah.
style, and this is Sharat's brand. You know, his style. If I
Uh,
saw that somewhere, hello, Sharat, welcome back.
Oh, we are, I'm so sorry. You know
ah,
what?
Oh, no problem. These things happen. I have technical problems all the time at mine.
The battery just went
Yeah, these things
dead.
happen. Don't worry. We were
Yeah.
just
So
discussing this lovely painting here, Sharat.
magical moments.
Um,
Magical
that's
moments.
beautiful. I mean, that's got such lovely colors. And we were also saying, Sharat, you've
Hmm.
got a specific style that
Hmm.
if I walked
yeah,
into a gallery or a home and saw a painting, I would know it was yours because you've
yeah,
got your own style. And although they're all similar, they're all different because they've got a different story behind them.
yeah.
And but you have got a brand and it's beautiful. The way I've got my brand, people know me for wildflowers. People know you for being the sea painter, don't they?
All right. All right.
How
So let me
how
just
how
quickly.
how many paintings do you have?
Well,
May I ask? A couple
I
of
ha-
thousand?
I have around 1,500.
Wow.
1,300. Okay.
1,500.
Yeah,
1,500, that's
15.
a lot.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
This is the one of the last paintings which I
Oh,
did,
wow, that's beautiful.
which
Oh, that's
Ooh.
beautiful.
was called a glimmer, which is another series.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
beautiful,
This
Sharat.
this is
we
this is this
saw it.
this I posted on LinkedIn and Insta as well. So this
Yeah.
was
That's
done
so
in
beautiful.
this year, in the sense the beginning of the year, and I'm just going to show you one more.
Yeah,
Yes,
This
please.
please.
I don't know whether I've posted this moon kiss.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
I
lovely.
really,
That's
I
very
really
nice.
don't know, but
I
blue
like
is
that.
my
Yeah,
yeah,
this is
yeah,
also a moon kiss series, right?
that's
yeah.
beautiful.
So yeah, and
Yeah.
And the
basic,
shadings, holy.
and then this is the one which you liked, uh, the
Yes,
Yeah,
this
orange
is
or,
Morton's
or,
favorite, the orange.
yeah.
orange madness, right?
That's
It's
lovely.
So,
incredible.
so yeah, these are the ones which I did. In fact, in the sense, majority of this work. And I'm just going to show you the one which I've not posted yet, but
Yes,
Oh,
please.
which is done.
we have a world premiere.
Oh, I do.
Uh, this is
Oh,
Holy.
this is beautiful, Sharat.
this
That's
Ooh,
gorgeous. The light is stunning in that one, isn't it?
this is
isn't
That
that
that's
magic?
beautiful.
this
That
is
is really
called
magical.
Glimmer, and this
Yeah,
was done just I think day before yesterday, day before
that's
But
yesterday,
how?
beautiful.
or
And
maybe three
Sharat,
four days back. Yeah.
do you paint in acrylics or oil?
See, I'll tell you what. What happened is I started off with the oil pastels, right? And I kind of like the medium of the pastels, right? In the sense that it was not
Yes.
very messy, and since
Yeah.
I have a limitation of the studio, this art studio here, and
Yes.
in fact, my family stays close by, and I live in the studio and paint basically since last so
That's
many years.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Lovely.
and what happened is that suddenly on my birthday, my wife presented me soft pastels, right? So I was really apprehensive about soft pastels because I'm so used to oil pastels, and
Yeah.
I just gave it a shot. I just gave it a I thought I'll just try it out. And ever since I did the first one using soft pastels, now it's all soft pastels, right? But oil pastels only once in a while. But
Yeah.
it's mostly salt based. I did try acrylic a couple of times, but they didn't enjoy it
Yeah,
in
you
the
have to
sense.
enjoy
Uh,
it, don't you? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. That's the point of
if I tell
Yeah,
you
everything.
you have.
if I tell you something, most of our paintings it's also called a series called the Blitz art, right? Now Blitz art is something which is done in less than 5 minutes, right? So I mean, it may sound a little weird to many, but I don't know whether it's God gifted or what. I don't know. But then most of my paintings are done very quickly. You know.
Okay.
Yes.
I Yeah. So
I
that is the
think you got
reason.
to get it out of your mind, don't you? Whatever's in there,
Yeah.
you like want to
Correct.
get it out on
Correct.
paper, don't you?
Correct.
I
So,
understand that. Yeah.
on the social media, if you see Blitz Art series, you can assume that this was done maybe 4 minutes or maybe 3.5 minutes, right? And that's
Wow.
what
That's
you
amazing.
know, yeah. And there was one more thing, which I don't know. It's still kind of difficult to figure it out in the sense that I still am quite perplexed and quite in the sense makes me ponder a lot of times. Whenever I used to paint, I used to see an eye in my painting on somewhere in the painting.
Mm. And
Yes.
An eye,
I.
Oh,
an eye.
wow. Do you know what? I love that,
So
Sharat. Sorry to interrupt. There is a thing
yeah,
called, I'll have to find out the name of it, where you can see a face. And some
hmm,
people have pointed out some of my paintings have a face in there. And that's fascinating,
Uh,
isn't it?
yes,
I love
yes,
that. I totally
yes,
get
yes,
that. Yeah.
absolutely. So there's this lady I talked about who used to push me. This Polish
the
lady who is in
psychic.
Canada. Yeah. So she told me when I told her about this. She said it's a blessing of your father.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
the
That's
Oh,
blessing,
nice.
the blessing of your late father, which appears on your painting, and so I don't know because see, I don't know. So people would probably, if I kind of stress it too much, then a lot
Yes.
of people would say that he deliberately would make an eye. Why would I
Yeah.
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 deliberately make an eye?
That's
I
right.
would,
Yeah.
I would not deliberately
No,
make an eye, right?
No.
absolutely. Yeah.
And
But how? Yeah.
and one more thing, like coming down to the face, like you said, Siobhan, on the Women's International Day, I think it's you selected it in your collection
Yes.
for the background. There's a
Yeah.
painting where on the Women International Day you see a woman face in the sky.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, well, after the show, you must tell me which one
yeah,
that was. I'd love to
yeah,
know because some people have pointed out faces in my paintings, but I'd love to know
yeah.
which one you saw the
You,
face in. That would be
yeah,
fascinating.
yeah. You
Yeah.
Wow.
you will see it there. It's a woman's or woman, a blonde woman kind of a thing.
Wow, really?
Yeah, yeah. You see
Oh, well,
very clearly,
I'll
very
have to
clearly.
look.
And
But
Really?
I did not paint that.
you. So, I'm sorry, but you have a serious blessing. Uh, because how long time did you use on Magic Woman moment? This one,
This one, this was
yeah.
over must be 4 minutes, maybe 4 minutes.
Really?
Now, come
Wow.
on,
4 minutes, not more than 4 minutes.
That's
holy
amazing.
moly!
No.
That is so beautiful.
So
And
so
how you
see
can get the colors to all blend so easily.
No, it's
see
impossible.
see. I'll tell you what. When you use soft pastels, you use your fingers as well, right?
Yes,
All right.
Yeah,
yes.
So it's most of the paintings are where I don't use any uh, other stuff like the stubs and
no.
cotton
It is
wool
absolutely
and so
amazing. Yeah,
I prefer to use my fingers, right? Yeah, this is the one. Now in
this
this
is the
Ah,
one,
one we said
th-
this
th-
was one of our favorites. Yeah.
yeah.
you, you see us if you can enlarge it, you will see a woman's face on the top here,
Just up here.
top on
Or
the sky,
On
on your left side, you will see a
on the
woman's face.
left.
Yeah,
Oh, we'll have to try and zoom in on that later because
yeah,
that'll be
yeah, correct.
fascinating.
This is the one, Mystic.
Um,
This was
oh,
Mystic.
sorry, this
Yeah,
one, yes.
yeah, Mystic
Yeah,
was done
yeah.
on the 9th of March. I think 9th of March is the Women's
Ah,
International Day.
Yeah, I'll have
Yeah,
to zoom in, yeah, and have
yeah,
a look.
yeah. This is the one. This is the one. So this
but
a-
I have to
and I'll
ask
tell
you.
you what. Sorry, I'll tell you what. Something which is related to this painting. I, in fact, when I painted, when I was painting, I did not notice the face, and I, in fact, wasn't even aware of this. It's only when I
Yeah,
posted it,
yeah,
there is this Janie, who is an admirer of my art. Janie, who is in the
yeah.
U.S. She's the one who said I can see a woman's face in that. So
That's
she's in fact,
fascinating.
she
Mm,
sent me a DM that I can see a woman's face. So that is when I noticed this face, and then I put it there on this. Can you
wow.
spot the face? Right.
Yeah,
So
Yes.
yeah, yeah. So that's
I
how.
can't zoom in now, but I will have a look after the show
Yeah.
because that's fascinating. And I've
Hmm,
seen that happen in some of my
hmm,
art too. And it's a
hmm.
mystery how it happens, isn't it, Sharat?
Yeah, it is. Sure, sure. It is. It is.
You know,
So
it just happens, doesn't it? Yeah,
yeah.
but there is
it's
one thing
beautiful. And
because
we what? Sorry, this one more.
we see the paintings very differently because
This
Yeah,
we are individuals, of course.
absolutely.
But you have made your pictures so it's. I think it's interesting for all people, but maybe we see different things as well. You know, you have so
yes,
many dimensions.
yes,
Yeah.
It's
that's
incredible.
right.
Thank you.
We were
Thank you.
just
Thank
saying,
you so much.
Sharat, that
Thank you so much.
if you walked in a room and saw one of your paintings, it would be a bit of a talking point, you know, a bit of a
Yeah,
showstopper. People would stop and say, "Oh, I wonder what that means," because it's got a lot of mystery to it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
yeah,
See,
yeah. It is.
I
We
tell you
love your
what.
paintings.
Since we all artists, right? So we know exactly, when we start the painting, you know, so many thoughts would go in your mind,
Yeah,
run in your
Yes,
mind, so what I do, I'll tell you what. It's a kind of confession that what I do. I'll tell you what. I, in fact, try and recall a poetry which I read, a poem, something,
that's lovely. Yeah.
which I read, because I am also it was inspired by Rumi, the
Yes, that's
Rumi.
lovely.
Rumi
mm,
has been and also inspiration, apart from Keats and Wordsworth and
Yes.
all these
Yeah, all the
people.
great poets. Mm,
Yeah, Rocky has also been a prince. So I would probably recall a poetry or a poem which would come in my mind. Then I would try to match the color. I would just decide to pick a
yeah,
color. Then
it's lovely.
I would try and blend the poetry, which I would probably
That's beautiful.
make an
That's
attempt. I would
lovely.
you would give it a try that if I can really put the my thoughts on the paper on the canvas type, and
Yeah,
then I
that's
would look
wonderful.
then then I would what would actually give me more satisfaction is that how many people, my artist friends, could actually resonate or probably can relate to the thoughts which
Yeah, absolutely.
probably
Yeah,
sync with which would probably sync with the art which they view. So
I have.
if many can
Yeah,
kind of relate and can sync and can I really understand, I think that is the biggest
absolutely.
satisfaction which I would get, and I feel that I've done my work. Uh,
Sharat.
Yeah, and I think I'd be interested to see your book, Sharat, because if you're going to write about your art, it would be really interesting to see what you've
Yeah,
got to say about each painting, wouldn't it?
but
yeah, the,
I have a question for you because you're an inspiration source for many people. If what kind of art we are doing it is nothing to say, because this is so special. So what do you say to, let's say, a younger artist today?
Okay.
I think I see, but I'm not sure, but I take the chance. I think I see that you are breaking some of the laws on the what you learn at art school. You are doing this for yourself, and you don't think about what colors or what should be there, and the golden you I think you have this in your soul. But how would you encourage a young artist to make his or her own style, kind of?
Okay. Great. Okay, I do understand where you actually what you mean. Well, I'll tell you what. See, art is something. You need to take it as a way of life. Like when you need to prioritize over art over the other things, which you do, and it's for me. It's been kind of what. Lot of hard work in the sense that I've worked with art. I've spent some sleepless nights. I, in fact, have dedicated myself. I studied art. I didn't go to art school, but I studied art. I learned the different techniques of the great masters. I in fact also studied the different dynamics when it came to the changing trends in the art,
Yeah.
and and I did a lot of research work as well. Now,
Mm.
Okay.
what I do, I also conduct art classes, on site.
Okay.
Ah,
That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, for the small children from
That's lovely.
5 to 12 years old, and I do it here in my studio. So I have around 12 to 15 students who would come from Monday to Saturday for a 1 hour class, and
amazing.
the best part is that I feel so happy to
That's wonderful. It's
be
very rewarding, isn't it?
be among
Giving.
those. Yeah,
Yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
among those children. I see so much of creativity, which
Yeah.
happens, during the 1 hour, and the and
That's
and
wonderful.
and I do not charge a penny. It's absolutely free for them.
That's amazing. Guys,
I
Fabulous.
we need to move along now because I
Yeah,
just before we wrap up, Sharat, have you
yeah.
got a favorite song that you like to paint along to?
Favorite song, my all-time favorite, right?
Yes.
My
Yeah.
all-time favorite is "All My Loving."
Oh, who
We-
sings that one?
All
All my love, all my no, it's
Slightly
not
all
that.
my
different show,
loving
Martin.
all my loving from Beatles, right? Which you see it in many of these
All
paintings.
my loving. Okay.
I'll send it to you. Yeah,
That's
all my
lovely.
loving.
Yeah,
I'll send it to
that's
you, right?
great.
And
That's
I
really
also
lovely song.
recently I also started liking Brian Adams, right?
Oh yeah,
In
yeah,
Brian
fact,
Adams. Yeah.
yeah, I love a song. Look into my
that's
eyes.
great. Yes,
Okay,
it's
Mm.
nice to have a bit of music. Well, on that
yeah,
note, Sharat, we'd
yeah.
like to say thank you very much for joining
All
us
right.
today.
You
Yeah,
And
we have
actually,
to.
pleasure is
we've
all
had
mine,
we've had a
and
great time with you. Thank you.
sure,
Wow.
we all did. I thank you so much, and
Thank
I
We
wish
you.
you all
thank
the
you.
best.
We thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we will stay in
thanks. And
touch,
thanks,
right?
Morton and I were
Right.
really enjoyed it. Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
And
Yeah.
everyone, I hope you enjoyed the show today. Like and share,
Yeah.
and we'll see you all soon from Top Art. Bye, Sharat.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye. Take
Bye.
care. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.